Rise from Ashes, Day 1, Investigation. This is a case I didn't know was, or I kind of surprised me when it came up, from chapter start. I thought I ended the game earlier. Oh wow. A lot more cinematic now. Wait, what? Two murders? Or two stabbings, at least. Um, I feel like I've seen that doll before somewhere. Somewhere on the internet. Also... Okay. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Wait, you haven't taken any, like, how are you supporting yourself then, Phoenix? February 22nd, 10:02 a.m., Wright and Cole offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? Oh, who's this? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. You're the famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. um. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey is no longer, works here. So you are? The coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murders case? Yes, that's correct. It was Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. Sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thanks. Thank you so much. My name's Emma. I'm a Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Okay. Well, yeah. So, Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just, you seem kind of, jumpy. Or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. Well, but I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less. Great, another future professional in training. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness? Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically, don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know? I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. I guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. What's your relationship to Mia? My sister asked for her specifically. Mia Fey was a few years below her in school. Still, she went to the same school as Mia. She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Mia. Yeah, I thought it was a little strange when I saw you too. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I have to, present this. Or, just that sort of thing. I always forget until after I've talked to them completely to present the badge, to see what they say about it. See this? It's my attorney's badge. Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before. You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me. Its composition is mostly silver, but gold plating is, the gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it, scientifically. There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to, sulfides. Sulfides, well... I'd give you $50 for it? Yeah, you know what? I don't know, that's more than Larry would pay you, honestly, for doing a trial. Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yeah. Oh, so are you thinking of selling it? Anyway, I suppose I'll just head over to the detention center now. Time to find out about the sister. February 22nd, detention center, visitors room. Emma. Oh, I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to, raise this here? Understood, ma'am. What was that about? Wait, what? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard. Quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm a chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... They are very similar to me and Maya. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? I want to examine the guard. He seems to be, getting pushed around a little bit back there. The guard's monitor in the visitor's room. He's frozen in fear of the frigid Miss Lana. I'm feeling a bit chilly myself. Your badge looks new. I polish it daily. In a few years, the gold plating will flake off. Then we'll see the real you. God, whatever happened to the innocent small talk? Give it 3 years, then we'll see what you really have become. Or what you have become. Alright. Well, let's find about the case first. There's something you should know from the start. Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st, at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. My. Who's the victim? So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Please don't tell me it's Gumshoe. We can't lose Gumshoe now. A detective? Death was due to loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse with everything I learn. So, you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hands? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? Okay? Whoa. She's, a little more... I don't know how to put it. Like, I was getting used to Edgeworth when he was confessing his guilt to, when he thought he murdered his father, but, I mean, I still had a little hope in myself that he didn't do it, but for her, I mean, she's pretty clear-cut on it. I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Where should Mia? You were in the school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Oh, well, why not? I did drag him all the way out here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey, it was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing my class. Or the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. So there's a little Yuri going on? I'll accept that, yeah. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. Lana. You were always this way, weren't you? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling, everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she, well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out the underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Oh, is she gonna be my partner for this case? Oh, that's interesting. So she's replacing Maya. Okay, she's fairly similar to Maya. Although, I mean... yeah, she's fairly similar to her. Anyway... Oh wait, is there anything else I can talk about with her first, before I move on? Okay, nothing. I just want to look at the profile for these two. High school junior and self-styled scientific investigator. Client, sister of Lana Sky. The defendant and chief prosecutor for the district. Wounded on her right hand. Okay, right hand wounded, I'm gonna have to remember that. That possibly will be important later on. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the underground parking lot. Let's go check this out. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. So, this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny, my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey, everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? I can't tell if this is a partner. Oh, it's a... wait, what? Mysterious cowboy man. Hello. Wait, what is this music? What is the music? Okay, well, what do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranches and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. Oh, his name's Marshall, really? Oh, and he's cutting his, like, really short beard hair with a knife. Oh, God. Marshall looks somewhere like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike. See? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, and the gold mine is evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams are you know that wait. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? That was really weird. Yeah, what is this individual talking about? I also want to question that, Phoenix. You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Was that hombre friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. So that's a detective in this case, huh? That's interesting. He's going to... that music was unexpected. That character was unexpected, honestly. I'm gonna look around, I guess, before I move on. Oh wait, no, let me look around the room first. So there's a car. So this is... okay. I'm just gonna look at some things. Okay, okay. Oh, surprisingly I cannot. That's the one, the ATM looking thing is the one thing I cannot look at. I was expecting to be able to look at that. This is where the cars leave the lot. An arrow on the ground makes it look a lot more like look like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's kind of both, kind of a dual purpose? Haha, the theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright? Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German, or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Something on the ground there. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is really basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. I was about to say, that's evidence. Why are you giving to the investigator who's trying to... I mean, we need that evidence, right? Come on, buddy. We've been through, like, 4 trials together now. Let's be scientific about this. Please, just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Also, take the money from inside, you know, just... You probably don't have much. You haven't done a case in, what, was it 2 months now? Wallet hastily stuffed in the pocket. I'm called to duty, already, at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examine evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling, and I tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court record. Thank you. I did not know I could do that, you know? This is the first time I've ever seen someone do that. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle. Wait, what? Oh, this is different. Okay, maybe this is different. Oh, look, I think there might be a clue there. You should check it out. Press the examine button. Okay, so like right here? Okay, examine. Okay, I can open it up. This is an ID card. Detective Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. Is he the victim then? See? Well, isn't it scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID, added to the court record. Oh, the wallet was just put away. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Okay, that was, unexpected. That was a weird little thing. I wonder if there's going to be more in-depth of that. Okay, examine the... Oh, I can examine the sign. Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You could see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe. Really? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Well, I mean, with glasses like those, I don't think she has any common sense left. Aha! A ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific... How would you even explain that scientifically? I mean, it's shorter, it's, I don't... look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Let's look at the phone. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No! My ears! Maybe it's through the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See? You can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Looks like, this wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade holding hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how that makes any difference either way. I agree. Can I examine the barrels? An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think I'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. First you can see a little bus over there. Well, no time to waste, let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you've got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff? Like I said before, this here is our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Ah, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, huh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a curvessa you like. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is, and when, for what matter? Note to self, look up Vittles, Saloon, Curvessa. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Oh, are we already moving? In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. Oh, I was wondering if I could talk to him. Great, maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? Another new character. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passerbys. Are you are you officers? No, but you? You don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days of cough up queen are over. Cough up, huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Oh, she the witness? Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness? My sister was talking about. Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or, before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, man. Yep, she means it. Haha. Take that. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about a tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. A box of pickles? It's kind of sad lunch if you ask me. That is pretty sad. I wouldn't want that. What about the case? What did you see? Somehow I knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that day, the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny was yesterday. Special for someone? For some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know that. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms about blackening the name of the innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to one of the most evil one of all. They gave an award to the for the King of Prosecutors. What a farce! So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace the lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against the prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence for this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Cuffle Queen. Ew. The most heinous of all evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday, it was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours all the evil's lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, be sure. I now feel I know what they are saying when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to the world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Well, I'll ask that next. After this.